What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be deep cleaning my kitchen. Since it is the month of November, we need to get the kitchen Thanksgiving ready, so let's get started. So even though I'm not decorating for Thanksgiving or the month of November, I still want my kitchen to be Thanksgiving ready clean. You guys know that I love a spotless kitchen and a bathroom. I feel like those are the most two important rooms in your home. So we're going to start at the top of the kitchen, which is the ceiling fan. I clean this off at least once a month. I should probably do it every other week, but we don't get that much dust in here. And I've just got a wet rag with a little bit of pledge on it. And after cleaning the fan, I can't help myself. I'm just wiping the ceiling around the fan. And then I've got my pledge. This is antibacterial pledge, and you can clean multiple surfaces with it. So I'm just going to wipe down all of my kitchen cabinets and knobs. You guys can't really see it from the camera's angle, only because the cabinets look so bright and white, but dust does settle on these cabinets. So I do wipe them down every other week, so that way nothing builds up on them and they stay looking really clean. So again, we're starting at the top of the kitchen. So we would clean the cabinets before we would clean the countertops. Everything that we're wiping off these cabinets that doesn't stick to the rag falls onto the countertops and the stove. So remember, when cleaning, always work from the top down to the bottom. And I'm just dusting off this little reef on this picture frame. I actually bought this to set on my counter, but I feel like it looks so good right here because it gives you something to look at other than the white cabinets. It just breaks it up a little bit, and that's where your eyes go to. And of course, we don't want to forget the oven range. It's black, so everything shows up on this as well. And I'm just spot cleaning right here on the ceiling. I'm not sure how, but something has splashed up on there. I have a ton of kitchen cabinets in here, so you guys are only gonna see me cleaning this side of the cabinets. I have cabinets across from here as well that frame in my fridge, and I clean that off of camera. And I'm also taking this same pledge cleaner and I'm just wiping down my wallpaper. I've wiped this wallpaper down over and over again, and it doesn't seem to affect it at all. I've had this up for over a year now, and I clean it every time I clean my kitchen. And I'm also cleaning up under my oven range. When I get to deep cleaning and I have a rag in my hand, there's not anything that I don't think to wipe down. I feel like everything collects dust, so everything needs to be cleaned. And I'm debating if I want to put some blinds up to this little window. I used to have blinds put up here, and I also had a little sheer curtain that hung here as well. And over the summertime I took it off so that way I could see out in the yard and watch Harmony play. But I feel like I'm wanting to put something back up there again since the colder weather's coming. And then as you guys can see, I'm working my way down, and now I'm cleaning the bottom of the cabinets. So this is where the most dirt shows up. You guys can't see it, like I said, on the camera, but I can see it with my eyes, and it drives me absolutely insane. So today is the day I'm finally cleaning them. I have not wiped these cabinets down ever since baby Evan's been born. It was really hard to get up and down while I was pregnant with him. And then after having him, I was so focused on getting on a new schedule So now I'm finally getting around to cleaning these, and I have been wanting to for so long. And I'm also just wiping down my stove as well. And then later on in the video, off of camera, I wiped the black glass down with Windex. And I'm also going to be cleaning the inside of the oven out today. So you guys will see me doing that. Of course, with Thanksgiving coming, you want to clean your oven out because you're going to be doing a lot of cooking in it and you don't want it smoking or smelling. So I'm just about done with this side, and I still have a whole nother side to do. So I've got this little stool, and I'm just going to go through my kitchen cabinets, and I'm going to throw out anything that we don't use anymore. We've got tons of cups from the fairs, from the Kentucky Kingdom, and the summer picnics, and I'm not sure why I hoard them, but I'm just throwing all them out. I'm throwing away all of Harmony's old cups, like sippy cups that don't have lids to them anymore, or straws. So that way the cabinets are real good and organized. I've been needing to do this for a while as well, and I'm just now getting around to it. I'm also going to be going through all of my Tupperware. I love to hoard Tupperware as well. And also, you know how you get the lunch meat in the little Tupperware with the lid? I always clean those out and save them, as if I already don't have enough Tupperware in my cabinets. So I'm going to go through and get rid of any of the Tupperware that does not have lids. There's no reason to hold on to it. I just don't need it, and it's taking up cabinet space. So I did speed this part up only because it was taking so long. But this was well overdue, and I'm just so happy that I'm finally knocking it out. So everything that didn't go back in the cabinet is getting thrown away. Look at all of these lids I had, and I had no Tupperware that matched them. And then I had a lot of Tupperware that didn't have lids that matched them. So it's just all getting thrown out. I cannot stand to look at it another day. And then I threw some other things away that we just have not touched in years. Now to clean out these cabinets over the stove. So I've got my tea bags, and they're both in separate containers. I don't know why this box was put in this cabinet. We take the tea bags out and put them in this canister. So that's what I just did. And then we've got so many different vitamins in empty medicine bottles that were just hanging out up here that needed to be cleaned and thrown away. A lot of it was expired from last year whenever flu season was around. And then a lot of these bottles were from when I was pregnant, and they were halfway empty. So I'm just disposing of it all. I don't need it hanging around. And now I'm just going to clean up these glass cups that were in the back of my cabinets. I completely forgot that I had these. And they're actually really nice. So instead of using plastic cups, I feel like they hold so much grease. I threw those away. And I'm just going to be cleaning these glass cups, and we'll use these. Not sure why I bought these and never used them, but they're definitely going to start getting some use. So since Thanksgiving is coming up, if you guys have stuff that you need to get done, this video is here to remind you to get it done because the time is ticking. You don't have to knock it all out in one day. You can do a couple little things a day, like cleaning out the cabinets, cleaning out your fridge or your stove. And then by the time Thanksgiving gets here, you've already taken care of everything that needs to be done. So I hope this video gives you guys the motivation to do that. And so now we're just letting the cups dry off before I put them away in the dish mat. And then I've got out my Blue Dawn dish soap and my little scrub brush. And I'm going to clean out the sink really good. This is always so satisfying to me. I love to have a clean sink. And I feel like nothing degreases like the Blue Dawn dish soap. So that's what we're going to be using. This is what I always use. And I did get this little scrub brush at the Dollar Tree, I believe. It was only $1, and you can actually buy the disposable heads to change out, and it works really good. I used to use the little handheld scrubber, and I really like that as well, but sometimes I just like switching it up. I feel like this is really easy to hold because it has a handle. As to the little scrub brush, sometimes it would slip out of the palm of my hand. So yeah, we're just gonna scrub these sinks clean. So I am going to be cleaning the oven in today's video. It's not really dirty. I'm just going to clean out the bottom of it and the door. I keep my oven pretty clean. I do need to clean out my refrigerator and my microwave, but like I said, you don't have to do it all in one day. And since I have a newborn here at home, I'm not going to try to tackle that today. The fridge itself takes at least 25 minutes to clean out. So I still have plenty of time to get that clean before Thanksgiving is actually here. So remember, don't overwork yourself. Just do small little tasks during the day. Even if you get 2 or 3 things done a day in your kitchen, think about every other day doing that, how much you'll have done by the time you have company and family over on Thanksgiving. And your kitchen's just going to look so good and so kept up. And so I'm just going to put this little plant right here for a pop of green. If I was decorating for November or Thanksgiving, I would have a little orange flower here. I think that'd be a pretty pop of color. And now moving on to my stove. I know that it looks clean, but if you look closely, there is little pieces of debris that had fallen from whenever I wiped the cabinets off. So I'm just going to use the Blue Dawn dish soap and the little scrub brush again. I do have a little bit of bleach water in this scrub brush, just so I can sanitize and disinfect the stovetop. And I just love the smell of bleach, especially in my kitchen and bathroom. And I like to use the dish soap on the stove because I feel like it degreases so good. So after scrubbing it really good, I just got a wet rag and I'm going to wipe away all of the suds and water. And I don't know why, but I've always been obsessed with covering the burners on the stove with these little covers, and you can find these anywhere. I find them at Walmart, you can find them at the Family Dollar, you can even find them at the Dollar Tree. I think that's where I got these, and they just needed to be wiped down really good. I must say, if you use these, they do rust around the bottoms of them, so make sure you're drying them really good. And then I've just got this Grease Lightning degreaser. I bought this from the Dollar Tree and it works really well. You get a lot for just $1.25, and I just sprayed it into my oven, and I'm just wiping down the door in the bottom of the oven because, like I said earlier, it's really not that dirty, but it could use a quick little wipe down. And I am using the back of a sponge, the rough part, and then whenever I go in to clean up all the suds in the water, I'll just use a warm wash rag. And now I'm just scrubbing the bottom of the oven out. Like I said, it wasn't really that messy. It never hurts to keep up with it and just wipe it down since I'm deep cleaning the kitchen anyways. And even though the top didn't need to be cleaned, I went in with the wet rag and I just wiped that down anyways. So now I've got my Lysol spray out, and I'm just going to wipe down my little kitchen Allen. And I'm going to wipe the shelves down underneath, and then the legs and everything. I do have pets, and they shed like crazy, even though you don't really see it on camera. Believe me, I'm wiping this stuff down every single day because they shed that much, and hair drives me crazy. So now I'm just going to push this out of the way, and I've got my broom, and I love to sweep off my carpet. I just feel like vacuuming doesn't do it any justice. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a minute. Pet hair sticks to the carpet, and sometimes the vacuum just doesn't pick it up, because I can vacuum and then go in with this broom behind the vacuum, and so much hair comes up that it's crazy. So I've always learned to just stick with the broom and give it a quick sweeping instead of pulling the vacuum out with the cord. And you guys will see whenever I start sweeping the rest of the kitchen, the pile of hair that I have, it's like a freaking tumbleweed. And that is why I'm constantly sweeping my floors every single day. And so now I'm just going to move the stools back because I'm going to get my Swiffer out and clean the floors up really good. So I'm finally coming to an end. Yeah, there is plenty of more that I could do, but I've already wiped down all of the cabinets. I wiped down all of my countertops. I cleaned out my cabinets, cleaned out my oven, cleaned off my stovetop, and scrubbed out my sink. So I feel like that's plenty for today. Still have the whole month of November to clean before the holiday actually comes up. So that is going to be all for today's video. I hope this video gave you guys tons of motivation to get whatever you need to get done around your home. If I can do it with a little baby, you can do it too. You don't have to overwork yourself. Just take on little projects, and at the end, I promise it pays off. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.